Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains of North Carolina. And today I decided to do a video on this. This is, well, there was some people out there that were kind of upset with my follow-up video on the HD stacker antenna that I have. You know, after 5 years of use, its performance has degraded significantly. And even though I've installed many antennas over the years, they felt that maybe perhaps it was the quality of the wire or the preamp that had caused these issues to occur. And I'm hoping that is the case because I have gone out and spent a considerable amount of money to get what is basically the nicest amplifier on the market. This is a channel master. I believe it's the CM7777, or maybe it might be the CM7778. Anyway, it is considered to be one of the best, most sensitive, lowest noise floor preamps on the market. So I've got that here. Also, and I've had this for quite a while, but I have some RG6 quad shielded coax cable. Now, while some professional installers may use RG11, I only have a 25 or 30 foot run. So I'm thinking RG6, especially quad shielded, is going to be more than significant for that, more than good enough for that. So let's go ahead and open these up, figure out what we're going to do, get up on the roof here before it starts raining again. And we're going to replace the old preamp with this. We'll run some new wire, and we'll see what we got. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I've already purchased, I've got an antenna alongside of it. It's an omnidirectional antenna, and that antenna is working fairly well. I get about 18 channels with that, and I'm pretty happy with its performance, to be honest with you. So we'll see if this one does any better. This is an open box. I got a fairly decent deal on this. Still a very expensive preamp. Yeah, okay, so there it is. CM7777V3 Titan 2 high gain preamp. This is, like I said, this is one of the finest ones they make. So if this doesn't get the job done, I'm afraid nothing probably will. Let's see what we got here. Now, if you're interested in preamps, there's a lot of information on the web about it. I was always a Radio Shack guy, so Archer and Realistic were the ones I used, and I had great luck with those, although some people complained that they weren't the greatest or whatnot. Never really had a problem with it, but even back in the day, I was aware that Channel Master is pretty much king of the hill when it came to these things. And let's see here. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a preamp that looked quite like that. That's okay. So I don't understand how that works. Must have a Y. Okay, I was going to say must have a Y connector in there to be sending the power up. Of course, it would help if I read the manual, but you know. All right, so it does come with some cabling. Let's see what kind of cabling it comes with. Is it RG6? So it is high quality cabling. That's a good sign. And then this would be our power adapter. This will go inside the house. So what you usually have here, let's see here, this is probably like a small satellite system. You have it from the amplifier coming in from the amp, from your power source, so your jumper wire is going to go there, and that's feeding that. And then this is a blocker. So it allows the signal to get through, but the power only runs through there, so my signal going out to my distribution box will go there. So that's cool. That's a different way of doing things. I haven't seen that set up, I don't think, ever really. But that's what they've got going on, and it makes sense. I mean, it works just as good as anything else. So it's time to go up on the roof. This is our waterproof box. FM trap is inside this box. You'd have to unscrew it. It's set to in. That's fine. I don't care about that. VHF, UHF input. So what I've got here is going to go from this to, you know, it's interesting. They really should have added one more line. That's a shame. But I'm going to be going from this line right here to the antenna, and this will be mounted up on the mast, face down like so, so water doesn't affect that as bad. This one will go back down to my new quad shielded cabling all the way down to the house, and we'll try it out. So we'll try that here. So if you're interested in this this kind of series, I have an initial video that I did on the HD stacker and a follow-up video I did a few months ago, and now I am doing basically an upgrade. So we'll see. I'm kind of curious. I'm hoping that that it is an issue with the. I think right now I have a Radio Shack or an RCA preamp up there, And it was not a high-end one. It was from Radio Shack, was kind of going out of business. So whichever brand it was up there, it's probably not a top-of-the-line one, but it was what I could get the day I was doing the project. So I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully we have great success, my friends, and let's do it. All right. Well, you've never seen Farpoint until you've seen it from the roof. There's the new scanner antenna, CB ham scanner, and there's the 1x omnidirectional. So that's kind of cool. And here we are with the old rotor, antenna rotor still hanging in there, and an up-close picture 5 years later of the HD stacker. Okay, so as you can see, I've unhooked, I can't really see the camera because it's so bright, but I've unhooked the preamp that was there. I've run new cabling to the new channel master, and we're ready to go down, plug everything back in, and do a rescan and see where we're at. Okay, so we're back in here, and already I'm seeing a slight improvement, so hopefully when I do the channel rescan, we have even more of improvement. So this is going to be the old HD stacker, which used to get channel 5, so it's still getting channel 5, but it used to break up pretty bad. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get into the menu system here, and we will get this scan going. I'll fast forward through some of this because this thing scans quite slowly. But, well, let's see, there we go. And we'll see what happens. Well, it looks like 12 channels. So let's see what we got here. Alright, channel 5 still coming in somewhat. And there are 2 subcarriers on that. So these are the channels that I had previously. Alright, looks like we picked up another channel here. And how many subcarriers will that one have? Ah, antenna TV, I like that one. So there's 3 more channels on that. Okay, well there's a station I never got before. Me TV, I love Me TV. I haven't had that since we moved up here. It was on a different transponder. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those are radio stations. Cool. So it definitely has brought the channels back to that antenna. And that's a good thing. Boy, there's just no good news. No good news in the news. Well, anyway, yeah, it definitely brought channels back. You know, remember this, the HD stacker is also on a rotor, so I could turn the rotor. I think actually what I'm going to do, because I have that 1x that works beautifully for a bunch of stations that this did not pick up in this particular direction. So maybe what I will do is get an antenna combiner and run that down. That'll give me about 20 some odd channels, because there's 2 sets of stations that were coming in on the 1x antenna that I got, that omnidirectional one that's up there. So that would work beautifully. So anyway, very happy with the Channel Master CM7777V3, and we'll see how it holds up over the years. But so far, I'm very pleased that these signals are coming in nice and strong. I'm not having any cutouts. Sorry for the cat walking by. But yeah, very pleased. So that's it for today. I'm Eric, the owner of Farpoint Farms. Hope you enjoy the video. I'll see you next time. Take care.
There's always something that needs a little fixing on Farpoint Farms. Freedom is mighty sweet.